Okay, but we'll see. I'm losing my hair like crazy, and it's going everywhere. It's driving me crazy. Put a few things up that I'm not going to need, or that I shouldn't need, that is. And then we're just going to dive into this. I don't know how to stick like a sticker or anything like that on the screen like I do on my Facebook, so I can't show you the look that I'm going to do. But we can... It's a purple and silver look, so we're going to try to... I did kind of do my guidelines so that I know where to go with my purple. That way I don't have to cut crease too much if I don't want to. But we're gonna see what happens. Gotta make sure I got my brushes clean. Forgot to do that before I come on here. Normally I do. So, alright. I think we'll just use a thinner brush for the silver too, because that way it doesn't go anywhere or everywhere I don't want it to. It's kind of got dark color in it. Let's see. See if I can find a clean brush real quick. I'm gonna have to convince my daughter to clean my brushes again. Good evening, good evening. I don't know if it's gonna show me the chat. When you guys start messaging stuff, I honestly don't know. So if you say something and I don't see it, just let me know. Like, I don't know if it's going to show me the full chat or if it's just highlights. I have it on live chat, so when you pop in, just say hey and let me know that you're here. So I'm going to start with that dark purple. And I'm going to go ahead and just use this one right here, which is from my Color Vibes palette. This one can be found on Amazon. And I really do like this dark purple. So we're going to kind of just go with it. And I'm going to kind of just stick somewhat to that line that I made. That way I don't have to do so much of a cut crease. I can just kind of do it. And then just blend outwards. So I'm not super great at freehanding, so we're gonna see how it goes. Hey Tina, how you guys doing? All right, so the chat discussion, so to speak, for this live is your favorite binge-worthy TV shows. I have been on a binge kick lately, and I'm running out of shows to watch. My ones that I normally watch are I'm caught up on, so I need new stuff to watch. So your favorite shows to watch. Like right now I'm watching one called The Way Home. It's on the Peacock streaming app. And I don't have my picture up to show me how to, like, what exactly this was supposed to look like. So we're just going to kind of wing it as far as this purple goes. I do know the bottom was silver, but I don't remember if there was a lighter purple above this. So I'm kind of just going to, like I said, just kind of wing it. Make it look the best that we can. Crime shows. I mean, true crime I can do. Like, I mean, I used to watch Law and Order and all that stuff like that all the time. The Way Home is really, really good. I love it. I was actually watching Ride. It's one with the lady that played Vanessa on Last Man Standing. She's in it, and it's kind of a rodeo ranch based TV show. And I started watching it, and I didn't realize that there was only one episode of it. So at the end of it, when it went to go start the countdown to start the second episode, I didn't think anything of it. And it went into his show, and I was like, what in the world does this have to do with Ride? Like, I was like, I don't understand what this has to do, like, because it started out with like a witch hunt kind of thing, and I was like, I don't understand what this has anything to do with rodeo. Like, what the crap is going on? And but I got to watching it, and then when the title screen come on, I was like, oh, that's why, because it totally just switched shows on me. So I went ahead and kept watching it, and I'm hooked, like completely hooked. I absolutely love it. So I think we're going to kind of leave that purple, but I do want to kind of go in somewhat, if I can find what I've done with my brush cleaner, and add a little bit lighter of a purple just above it. So I'm going to go in with my awesome unicorn palette, and I'm going to use this really light one right here. Ride. Yeah, I like it, but I'm into shows kind of like that. Like The Longest Ride. It's kind of basically a TV show about The Longest Ride, and I absolutely love Nicholas Sparks. So, like, I'm totally on board for watching it. I was just upset that I started watching it when there was only one episode. Because I'm really one that would rather just watch an entire season or the entire series, if at all possible, so that I'm not left waiting and waiting. Like, Outer Banks took forever to come out with their next season. And, I mean, they've already been renewed for the next season, but nobody knows when it's going to hit. So, like, that kind of annoys me a little bit. I like knowing that I have everything so I can get the answers that I want. I did finish watching the, as long as it's, is it just a bit or is it horrible like it was the other day? Like, I watched Outer Banks and got it all caught up, and then I started watching Manifest, and I didn't realize that they hadn't released the entire season 4. They only released season 4 part 1, so now I'm hanging in the balance waiting for them to release that. But from what I have seen, it is actually supposed to release this spring, so I'm hoping the next month or so I'll have answers for that, because I'm hooked on Manifest. I was hooked on Manifest when it was on regular TV. So I was more than pleased when Netflix picked it up to give us all answers, because it annoyed the crap out of me that they just ended it and were like, oh, nope, we're leaving it. Okay, Tina. I think we'll probably just try to stay here as best as we can. But if it gets really bad, just let me know. If it's really bad, we'll switch it over to Facebook. I have no issue with that. I don't understand. It stays in the exact same spot. I don't understand why Facebook looks so much better than this, because on here, my screen looks spectacular. So I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to go in with my gray, and I'm just going to go ahead and use this gray right here as a base gray for that lid. Yeah, if it gets really bad, guys, just let me know, and I'll just stop this and switch it to Facebook real quick. It's nothing. I feel like I kind of went too far down with the purple, but that's okay. We'll work with it. Because we're going to black eyeliner that goes to meet this, or it's supposed to. We'll do our best. Go from there. I'm wondering. Let me see. No, I have not watched You. I have it on my list on Netflix. I just haven't started it. Because I feel like that's one of those ones that know what the crap is going on, or like know what happens, as opposed to not like having to wait for it. So I have not started it yet. Did it get better when I shut my Wi-Fi off or worse? Because like I said, on my end, the picture looks perfect. So I don't know. I have hair everywhere and it's driving me nuts. Okay, I'm trying to think. Worse. Okay. So, turn this back on. Hopefully it will connect. If you guys want me to move it to Facebook, just let me know. It's not a problem. It's connecting back to Wi-Fi. It's y'all's decision. If it's not horrible, we'll stay here. If it's pretty bad, then we'll switch to Facebook. Okay, I'm just going to throw some gray shimmer because it kind of has that shimmery look to it. Okay. And like I said, it's probably not going to be perfect to the picture because I don't have it. Like on my Facebook, I can stick it on my screen and I can see what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. And YouTube doesn't let me do that, or if it does, I probably haven't just unlocked the feature yet. Because I don't have enough followers yet. So if I get enough subscribers to be able to unlock the full version, I think that's 1,000 subscribers to get that. Then I can probably do more, but I know that it does limit what I can do, and it also limits how many people can be on. I can only have 25 people plus my subscribers. So, I mean, if I have a buttload of subscribers that are watching, then I can have 25 people that aren't subscribers. I believe that's how I read that. I feel like that's not enough shimmer. So, we're going to go in with this Mickey palette. I freaking love this palette. I know Morphe has a lot of stuff going on right now, but I bought these palettes like over a year ago, so I'm pretty sure they're safe. I've never had an issue with them. But I love this one, and this right here is my favorite glitter to use. So I'm going to throw some of that on, and then we're going to do our undercolor, and then we're going to just move on because I don't want to mess it up too much. Okay. And I don't even remember what movie or show subject we were on when I started asking about the video feed. I got lost in the conversation. Okay, so I think that's the best we're gonna get it. I think we're just gonna leave it at that. I do have a darker purple here. I think I'm gonna use this dark purple. It's called Very Vixen from the Mickey palette. I'm gonna use this right at that crease line just to kind of darken that up a little bit, and then I might use that. We may stick with this color for that underwater line color as well, because I kind of like this purple. Okay. I have not seen Stranger Things. I honestly don't even have it on my list right now. It's not one that I like, I don't know. I'm not big into super like scary stuff, so I don't know. Like, just what little bit I've seen looks like it's supposed to be. I don't know. Is it like scary, or is it Because, like, the most, like, Halloween movies that I watch when it comes to scary stuff, like, the most Halloween stuff I watch is, like, Halloween Town. And, then we watch Hocus Pocus, stuff like that, like, stuff that's not super scary. I'm not big into horror movies. My cousin is a pastor, and I heard him say this once, that he saw no reason to spend 2 hours watching something that would keep him awake for 2 months. And I feel the same way. I am not a fan of anything super scary or anything horror related. I don't want to be scared. I just don't want to be scared. So, yeah, I kind of avoid it. And I feel like this eye is so much lighter than this one. So I'm going to go in. Yeah, see, I can't. I can't do it. I'm just going to kind of darken this in just a little bit here. Because this one, I'm just using that same purple. I'll probably just darken the other side in too. Because I feel like it called for a more darker purple than what I'd done. So I'm just going to kind of darken this in just a bit. And it'll kind of blend it a little more to that lighter purple. I have like one little dot over here that does not want to get, like, you can tell, you can see it right there. It does not want to do eyeshadow. It's like, nope, not today. We don't want makeup on today. Okay, well, I'll definitely have to check it out. I mean, what's the worst that happens? It scares the crap out of me and I don't watch past one episode. Like, I mean, a lot of people would probably consider Zombieland scary, but I love it. So, I don't see that scary at all. I see that more as a comedy. But yeah. Okay, so I'm doing that dark purple, that I went in with on the bottom, because I like doing underneath instead of actual eyeliner. It opens your eyes up more. Doesn't make you look super closed off eyeballs. Okay. And I didn't get my ink liner out, but we're going to grab that. Okay, you can fall, whatever. And I don't know. We might do lashes, I'm debating. Okay, so we're going to attempt this ink liner. Y'all know how much issues I have with freaking ink liner, but we're going to try it. I'm going to move my mirror a little closer. I have not seen Handmaid's Tale. I have not. And I don't think I've even heard of The Resort, so I don't know. I don't even know what that is. So what's that one about? Okay. I think we're going to call it. I am going to go ahead and I'll get my glue down and we'll go ahead and do lashes. So it's when you kind of have to just watch the trailer and go from there. Like, if the trailer scares the crap out of me, I'm certainly not watching the show. So I may have to just watch the trailer for Stranger Things. I'm trying to think, which lashes should we do? Kind of thinking we throw them. That's kind of what we do. Kind of thinking the Studio Effect. I have those or the ones that don't want to come out of the plastic. So we can do super dramatic, do Mega Volume, or simply short, sweet Studio Effect. Y'all can let me know. And I'm going to go ahead and do my brow wax real quick. So I'm going to move my mirror up here. I should probably just leave my mirror up there so I don't end up looking downwards so that you guys can't see. Alright, so I'm going to throw my brow wax on here. I feel like my spoolie is broken, like it keeps moving on me. And I got to looking earlier. This brow is totally, even when I don't do it, this brow for some reason is taller than this one. Or higher. I don't freaking understand it. I don't know why. It just is. It just freaking is. So I'm going to try to make this one look about even by floofing it upwards and leaving this one about right. So we're going to see. All right, I'm going to wipe that off. You don't want to leave the excess wax on your spoolie. Whatever you do, make sure you clean it off. I can get it put back up. Might help if I put the lid on it. Welcome back, Tina. All right, so we're doing, I'm going to go ahead and do, I know I don't normally do full-on mascara when I'm lashes, but I'm going to go ahead and do my lash primer, and then I'm going to do just a little bit of my 3D effect while we're waiting for that to dry. And then I have a very interesting way to get the dark purple lipstick that's supposed to go with this, which probably will not stay on past pictures. I'm not a dark lipstick kind of person. I mean, I love my dark burgundy, but I don't wear it out of the house very often. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that, but you can see the difference between this, and that's just with this lash primer. Make sure that when you go back in your tube, don't ever pump. That is the worst thing you can do. Mascara, lipsticks, liquid eyeshadows, anything like that. If you pump it, you're literally just pumping bacteria back into the tube, and it will also dry it out a lot faster. So do not pump. All right, so we're gonna throw. I've not done very many other people's makeup. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not open to it. You'd have to just message me on like Facebook or text me, whatever, and we'd have to see what we can do. I've done my mom's a couple times, but like I've not really done a whole lot of other people's makeup. So I'm going to let that kind of dry a little bit. You may come out looking kind of funky. Maybe. I'll let that dry just a smidgen before we throw our double lash extend. This one, if you've not seen this one is actually 2 parts in one. So you have your really thick, that is your volume side. And then if you hold this and spin, then this part comes out. And then this is your length side. I tend to only use the length. That's it. So, I'm a big fan of that. I think my daughter uses both. My eyebrow always itches when I put my brow wax on. Always. So we're going to throw some of this on. And the only reason I do mascara when I do false lashes is so that my natural lashes blend in with the false ones. I don't want that weird, really dark, beautiful false lash, and then you can clear as day see my real lashes underneath. So I put a little bit of mascara on. You don't need a whole lot, just enough to kind of darken them up. It requires a little bit more if you're using the lash primer, because of course that's white. But just enough to kind of darken it up. And then I'm gonna do the bottom ones. Without stabbing myself in the eye. Which, if you've seen any amount of my lives, you know that's easier said than done. I jab myself in the eye a lot. The Crown. I think I've heard of that one. I think. There's silver glitter under my eye now, but that's okay. Alright. I think maybe our brows are dry enough we can do our brow pencil. Which, of course, will probably need sharpened. I might be able to get one brow out of it. I can get my mirror set up here. Like, I love, like, the Western stuff. Like, I love Heartland. I really, really loved The Ranch when it was on. I was a little disappointed when that one went off. But, like, I love stuff like that. I used to watch the Chicago series, like Chicago Fire, Med, and PD. I don't as much anymore because I've gotten so far behind on it. And they intertwine so much. I feel like I can't just start on one show and binge watch it and then move on to the next, because I feel like I'm just going to be lost in some aspects. So I haven't watched those in quite a while. I do stay caught up on Grey's Anatomy. I'm a pretty big Grey's Anatomy fan. Like, I've seen every episode out so far. I'm pretty sure I'm caught up on it. Unless they've launched a new season I didn't know about. Which is possible. Very possible. But yeah, I try to stay kind of caught up on it. Because I'm a pretty big fan of it. So, my brows just look off, y'all. They just look off. Okay, maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. I'll leave them be. Okay, so then I'm gonna do... I've not seen a single episode of that one. I've heard of it. I just haven't watched any of it. Alright, so I'm gonna throw some lash glue on. And then we're gonna attempt this lipstick. I can't necessarily recommend that you do what I'm fixing to do in order to get this lipstick darker. But I can tell you that it's never hurt me, so I don't see why it would be an issue. We're going to let this dry. And I don't watch The Bachelor, but I love watching Love is Blind. I used to watch The Bachelor. Now I just see like it's more fighting than like... okay. Yeah, I might have to watch that. Alright, let's see if we can get this to go on properly the first time. That's also why I do the ink liner for the most part, because then you can't even tell that lash is not mine. Like I have it, I always put them as close as I can to my real lashes so that there's not really this weird line between them. And make it look as close to real as possible. And I glued my finger. I'm always gluing my finger. Always, always, always. I don't think there's a single time I've put lashes on that I have not got glue on my finger. There's been a few times I have glued my finger to my eye. Yeah, mine stays short. I did Color Street nails here quite a few years ago. My mom done them for me, and ever since then my nails have just been super brittle and they break off and it's horrible. So I mean, if I have my nails done, most of my nails that I have here are red aspen. Lashes take a lot of practice. A lot of practice. But the first probably a couple months that I was trying lashes, I didn't even do them on live because, yeah, it was bad. They were too high or off, or I would glue my finger to them. Like it was bad. So you probably won't find a single live of me attempting to do lashes. It's after I had already figured out how to do them. I've glued my finger to my eyelid. I've never glued my eye shut. I've come close, like where it almost stuck shut, but like as long as you got it in the right spot and you make sure you don't go, like I go above. I've heard of people do under their natural lashes, but I feel like that would just be asking to have your eye glued shut. So I don't do under, I do above my natural lashes. And that one feels really heavy for some reason. But, okay. So those lashes are probably going to come off right after pictures too. So, alright, so what I'm going to do, and I'm telling you right now, I can't recommend it because I don't know how, like, safe it is. But I have my black eyeliner, and then I have this purple, really bright purple lipstick. We're going to darken it by doing black eyeliner first and then doing the lipstick on top of it. So we're going to try this. I've done it with a few other colors. I've never done it with a purple. I've done it with my Confident, but not this bright of a purple. So I have no idea how this is going to turn out. And I suck with eyeliner, or lip liner, I mean. So you kind of just got to bear with me. And I want it to stay pretty dark up until the middle, so I'm going to do a pretty thick line. Because I want it to kind of ombre into that lighter, that filmy stuff over my eye. It's driving me nuts. I didn't see, there you go. This one is the fall purple. It's still available on the site. I would have to look to find out what the name is. I don't remember. But I know it should still be in stock because I just bought this like a week or so ago. So it just came in last week. So, like I said, I don't recommend this. I can't because pharmacy does not say that it is good for lips. But the way I figure it is if I can use my lipstick as eyeshadow, I should be able to use my eyeliner as lip liner, right? Okay, so then we're going to go in with our purple, and we're going to see how this looks. All right, so it looks a little more red than purple, but that's okay. If needed, we can always throw a darker purple on top of it once this dries. So we'll see. Because I have... It's not horrible. It just looks more burgundy red-ish than a purple. I do have this purple, though. And it's the 24 karat gold. We don't have it anymore. It's really hard to tell, but you can kind of see the gold flakes in it. There you go. It is really pretty. I feel like I got this side like too light, but oh well. All right, so I'm gonna throw a little bit of setting powder on top. So it's a lot lighter than the eyeshadow is, but what can we do? It's whatever. I don't know how well this would look. Should we add this on top and give it a little bit of a gold shimmer or not? Because, I mean, our eyeshadow is silver, so I don't know. I also confident I could add on top, which would probably make it darker. If I can find it. I have this one I can add on top, but I feel like that would make it lighter. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so it's basically the same color. It just adds gold flakes. So now I just have gold flakes on it. Same color, just gold flakes. Okay. So, final step, always final step for makeup. For me, I don't... Somehow I made that in the right spot anyways. I don't ever go without using my time locker. This makes sure that your makeup stays in place all freaking day. You don't have to worry about it going anywhere. I love it. It smells good. Does not taste good, so keep your mouth shut. And I always kind of lean back. I try to lean back and blow so that it gets it out of my face, so that when I go to talking again, I don't suck it down my throat. So, that is our look. It actually matches my shirt more than I thought it would. But that's what I'm going to do for today. It's probably not going to stay on but a couple hours. But next live will be tomorrow morning on Facebook, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's our normal time. And then I will be back here on YouTube on Thursday night, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have no idea what look I'm doing yet, so I can't even describe it to you. But it will be posted on my Facebook before I go live to let y'all know. I thank you guys both for watching it. I greatly appreciate you guys. I didn't just sit here and talk to myself all night. So yeah, I appreciate you guys bunches. Thank you so much. If any of you catch the replay of this, if you have not seen or have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I am quite a ways away from making partner, but that is my end goal. So if you could subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate that. Share it out, like this video, and I will catch you guys all Thursday night. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.